Right now at 6:30, more questions than answers. Why the border crisis is far from over.
Plus, a therapy program that heals with the help of some four-legged friends.
And later, summer's here. Why you'll already want to start planning for your holiday travel.
From the station on your side, Channel 2 News Daybreak starts now.
Good morning, 6:30, and what a gorgeous shot. It is going to be a great day, at least part of it, for the water, right?
Melissa, what are you doing?
I'm so sorry.
We need to get you to focus
I need to
here.
finish this.
What is it?
We're texting each other.
No, not at all. Kevin
So-
O'Neill is texting, what do you want on your hot dogs
Well,
from
that's
Ted's this morning, which is much more important.
Headlines can wait.
He texted me, too.
Did he?
Yeah, need order.
Okay, moving on.
Anyway,
Get that.
All right.
we're celebrating the first day of summer, and so we did it with fireworks at the fair, and
Why
Kevin
does your
O'Neill.
order take up like 4 lines? Let's take a look and show you what's going on out there. We've got beautiful conditions today with sunshine. It is currently 56 degrees, low dew points just about perfect. Clear skies out the door this morning. Looks like we're going to see numbers in the 50s to around 60 as you head out the door this morning. Then we're dealing with a complete sunshine today. Numbers getting into the mid 70s. Enjoy, because the weather does take a turn.
Definitely will want the sunglasses this Thursday morning. Back to you, Pete and Melissa.
Thank you, David.
Well, despite an executive order from President Trump, there are still a lot of unanswered questions about the border crisis. The president ended future separation of families at the border, but the fate of the kids already separated is still unknown.
So what's next? Migrants charged with illegal entry into the United States will be given a flyer with steps on how to locate their child. Immigration attorneys say the process will be difficult.
The children don't have the capacity to even maybe tell them their parents' full name. So being able to identify the parents through the children is something that's impossible.
President Trump says the work is just beginning. He wants long-term reform on what he calls a broken immigration system. And coming up after Daybreak, the Today Show will have the latest on President Trump's executive order. That's coming up right here on Channel 2.
Well, by the time school starts next year, every school district in New York State will have a new policy to stop lunch shaming. So what is that? Well, it's when students have their lunches taken away by a lunch monitor or even thrown away if they don't have the money to pay for the lunch. It's part of Governor Cuomo's new rules that if a student can't afford a meal, they still get one. They just have to pay for it later.
Well, the big takeaway now is that all students, regardless of free lunch, reduced lunch, or full paying students, cannot be denied lunch.
And schools are required to come up with a policy to recoup the money, which can involve calling parents or guardians or sending a letter about the unpaid meals. Parents also have the option to opt out of letting their kids charge unpaid meals.
It is 6:34 now on Daybreak. You know, the playoffs are over, and now it's time for teams to start gearing up for next year. We start out tonight with the NBA draft. 30 teams will line up hoping to pick their star of tomorrow. The Phoenix Suns have the first pick in the first round. Tonight's draft begins at 7 o'clock. You can see that on ESPN. And of course, tomorrow night is the night Sabres fans have had circled on their calendars for some time now. The NHL draft begins in Dallas. For just the third time in franchise history, the Sabres have the first pick overall, taking Gilles Perreault in 70, Pierre Turgeon in 1987. And it's all but a certainty that they're going to take that guy, Swedish defenseman Rasmus Dahlin, tomorrow night. The draft begins at 7:30, and you can watch it all on NBC Sports.
We know what Pete's going to be doing tomorrow night.
Got that right.
Well, the next time you fly an international flight into or out of a Florida airport, you'll be able to leave your passport at home. That's because Orlando International Airport will become the first airport in the country to use facial scans for all international flights. U.S. citizens can opt out of those scans if they choose. Well, Baker Victory Services has another tool in the box to help the kids and adults they serve.
It is an animal therapy program designed to help with mental and emotional challenges. Daybreak's Stephanie Barnes takes us to Baker Hall School to meet a couple of those four-legged helpers.
Good boy. they've been through some things in their life that they needed some help with.
16-year-old Alana and 18-year-old Danielle are students at Baker Hall School. Life hasn't always been easy, but they tell me they found some relief here. Like off-leash canine training and got his therapy dog certification in Virginia. He now spends nearly every day helping people at Baker like Danielle and Alana.
I feel like they can sense more, and even though they can't like communicate like we can, they can communicate in their own way, like coming up to you, like just being around you.
And they have 3 other dogs and 2 other cats on staff in this program. These animals mainly serve kids and teens like you saw, but they do rotate through some of their adult programs too. I have to show you guys one picture too. This is the newest addition to the therapy team. They've adopted this chocolate lab puppy named Elwood. He's being brought in for their intensive treatment program in August, though there will be some training and growing up before he actually goes to work. Really an adorable and, according to these kids, effective therapy program in the classrooms there at Baker Hall.
You know, you just feel it. When one of us brings our dog into the newsroom, everybody gets a big smile on their face, and you can just feel everyone feeling better. That's so important in a school, especially like Baker Victory Services, to have that same reaction for kids who really need a boost.
Oh, yeah. And we got this TV thing figured out, too. No matter what the story, just throw a picture of a cute puppy.
Right? Yeah, always wins.
But it is just a great resource.
Absolutely.
My wife used to work out for Baker Victory Services, and some of those kids come from such situations. It's any calming influence is a great thing.
Anything we can do to help, I think
Beautiful.
it's a great cause. Yep.
All right, thanks very much, Stephanie.
Stephanie, thank you. All right, well, with today being the first day of summer, a lot of us are probably already looking forward to the 4th of July. And new this morning, AAA is predicting a record number of travelers for the holiday. 47 million Americans are expected to hit the roads. AAA says Tuesday, July 3rd will be the busiest travel day. So we've been asking you all morning, how are you celebrating the 4th of July? You can still vote right now on WGRZ.com/vote. And almost all of you are saying that you're planning on staying here in Western New York, which is a really good option because you can't beat this time of year, this weather right here in Western New York, and so much to do too.
And so many places showing fireworks. I mean, you can stand on the lakefront and see 3 firework displays at once. Pretty cool. Patrick is up on the roof starting the day, and
Another good place to see fireworks.
you got that right.
Hey, you know what else you can do while you're watching fireworks and on the lakeshore?
What's that?
Listen to Yacht Rock. It returns today.
Oh,
did you get
Yacht Rock?
Yes.
The only logins you'll need is Kenny.
Just remember, love will find a way.
Here you go, buddy.
You got my order.
Hot dogs for the team.
Mustard. Oh, for the whole team? Oh, I got a little bargaining trip. You guys must. This is all for Melissa. All right. Put this down
Thank
here.
you, Patrick. You've learned well.
Let's get right to it. Show you what's going on. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Teds. Hey, for the first day of summer, we've got the longest day, but not the warmest necessarily. Days start getting shorter, by the way, on June 24th. Yeah, Sunday. 9 hours and 1 minute of daylight comparatively. We have 15 hours today, 9 hours on the winter solstice, which is December 20th of this year. All right, clear skies out the door this morning. It looks just beautiful with a high today of 76 degrees. With that late sunset, tonight, mainly clear, 54. And again, as we're taking a look for the weekend, the ride for Roswell is Saturday. The races start anywhere from between about 6 and 10, all the different races. Right now, we have to go with the chance of some showers, all right? So not a washout for Saturday, but there is a chance of some wet weather. We'll fine-tune that with Future Look coming up in just a few minutes. Another fan of Yacht Rock, which is on Sirius Channel 70 right now, is Miss Kate Welshover. Good morning, Kate.
Morning, Patrick, that is for sure. Well, if they have done it once, they've done it 1,000 times.
Oh, it's not?
No, really. Coming up, I'm taking you straight to space to celebrate a milestone for the Challenger Learning Center.
Genesis, not bad, with Teds. How about that?
On Daybreak, we are feeding your inner hippie. This week's Unique Eats takes us to a donut shop with a psychedelic vibe. It's called Peace, Love, and Little Donuts. Each donut is made fresh to order, and they offer combinations like Snick Jagger or Shaka Pecan. Daybreak's Stephanie Barnes will take us inside the Amherst shop tomorrow morning, right here on Channel 2.
See, if I read that, it would have been Shaka Pecan, which sounds a lot better when you say it's Shaka Pecan.
Yeah, you got to swallow the so Shaka Khan.
Got it, Pete.
Shaka Khan. We can keep going. Patrick, you want to sing back up?
It's 6:45. A place that has turned a national tragedy into many teachable moments is celebrating a milestone.
Yeah, for more on that, Daybreak's Kate Welshover takes us on a mission to the Challenger Learning Center.
It's a bit of a hike getting to the Challenger Learning Center in Allegheny, New York, but it is nothing compared to how far you'll go once you get there.
Well, they're going at least 250 miles up. When they come here, they're actually doing the mission. They're not being talked to, they're not being shown something, they're part of it.
25,000 students have had the chance to go above and beyond with this space program. This month, a group from Camp El Savona helped the center complete its 1,000th mission.
It's been fun to see it grow. I think we have a lot more that we're going to be able to do.
Continuing work cut short by tragedy 32 years ago.
Since it was going to be a teacher mission, it was really focused on kids, and Krista was going to do all kinds of experiments from space that kids had designed. So they wanted to keep that going, let the kids finish their mission.
Advancements from NASA have brought us a long way, making so many things possible, from Uber rides to microwaves. The Learning Center hopes its missions will continue to inspire young minds to help take us places we'd never imagined.
And thanks to the center for having me out. If you are interested, the center is open to the public. It's for more than just schools, but you do have to make an appointment. I'll have all the information for you on our website.
And that's in Allegheny County.
It is.
Very
it's right next to St. Bonaventure.
I had no idea that existed, and what a great thing for families to do with their kids over the summer, to help them learn over the summer without them actually realize that they're learning something.
And it's from very small kids all the way to high school that they
great.
have programs for, so it's great.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Kate.
You bet.
It's 6:47. Let's get you started for the day ahead now with our top stories.
A woman is dead after being hit by a van in Amherst last night. Amherst police say she was hit near the intersection of Smith Road and White Cedar Drive. The driver was a 29-year-old man from Niagara Falls. As of right now, though, no charges have been filed, but the crash remains under investigation.
A retired Wyoming County Sheriff's deputy and Perry Town board member who is accused of shooting and killing his neighbor in his driveway will be back in court today. Police say Joseph Milinek shot and killed Robert Irvine III when he was standing outside of Milenek's home.
Just moments ago, the Erie County Fairgrounds celebrated the beginning of summer in fine fashion. These fireworks were set off at the fairgrounds to celebrate summer, and a tradition at the fair. Daily fireworks starting this year. The fair runs, by the way, August 8th through the 19th.
And tonight is the opening night for Shakespeare in the Park. The 43rd season will kick off tonight in Delaware Park with King Lear. It starts at 7:30. Shakespeare Hill is right next to Hoyt Lake, right behind the Rose Garden. And all the shows are free. They run every night except Mondays.
And tonight at Canalside, you can kiss the summer hello. You can catch some popular artists rocking out at Buffalo's waterfront, including Alessia Cara, Dua Lipa, right? Yeah, and Jack and Jack. The concert starts at 6.
Let's get a check of the roads right now with Dave Cash. What's going on, Dave?
Good morning, Melissa and Pete. We've got an accident with possible injuries in the town of Tonawanda. It's on Sheridan Drive, right near River Road, near the Sumitomo plant, and that involves a school bus and a car. We want to alert folks that after the rush hour today, lane restrictions again. This has been causing backups the last couple of days. Main Street between Sheridan Drive and Transit Road in Clarence. For the morning commute right now, moving well on all the major routes. Here's a live view of the 190 South. Skyway blocked off till noon. And on the left side of your screen, that's the inbound 33. That is moving without any delay from the airport all the way into downtown Buffalo. Patrick, happy first day of summer, and it's National Selfie Day today. I want to take a selfie with you, buddy.
Would you? Would you? I'm not a big selfie guy, but with you, maybe my first. All right?
All right.
Where do we have all our selfies that we took? It's on our website?
On Twitter.
On Twitter? Okay, I've heard of that. All right. Anyway, if you want to see Pete's awesome selfie and Melissa's too, Check it out. All right, sunny skies today, 76. Tomorrow looks even warmer, up to 81, but some showers developing. Chautauqua County southern tier in the afternoon, up towards Buffalo in the evening. Periods of rain Saturday, not a washout. Not a washout, but periods of rain with some breaks in there too. Scattered showers on Sunday, especially in the afternoon. Mid-50s to around 60 or so out the door this morning. Really comfy. You can see on satellite and radar, nothing coming our way today. 76. A light northeasterly breeze. Clear skies tonight, just beautiful. Tomorrow we start off in the 50s. 81, but this is where the clouds thicken and the possibility of some showers, maybe a rumble of thunder, but better chances of just showers in the evening is how it looks right now. All right, the system we're watching is this one here. All right, the good news is that it is weakening as it approaches. All right, if it was strengthening, then we'd have to worry about wind and heavier rain. Not the case. However, there will be periods of rain as it slowly heads our way. This frontier brings us the rain tomorrow night, and then the area of low pressure sits overhead and brings us kind of wave after wave of light to moderate rain. And we're not talking huge amounts here. This system doesn't have that tropical air mass that the rain we got the other day did. All right, so it'll be light to moderate for the most part. Here's future look. Tomorrow, increasing clouds. The rain holds off until the evening, it looks like, for the most part. And then here's your Saturday morning, periods of showers. We've got that going into the evening, a break Saturday night, early Sunday, but then the showers come back at us Sunday afternoon. Closer look. Today, fine, light northerly breezes. Tomorrow, we wake up, it's sunny, but then the clouds increase. Some rain approaches, some showers into the evening. And then Saturday morning, again, we're not just widespread. There will be pockets of showers, little breaks in between. But again, get ready for the chance of wet weather Saturday, even into Sunday, especially in the afternoon. Go figure, dries out Monday, gets pretty warm by the middle of next week.
It was always cold, no sunshine.
Okay, it's been about 10 minutes since Kevin O'Neill delivered these Ted's hot dogs to us, and we have not eaten them yet, Kev. We've been waiting for you.
Oh, enjoy them because Ted's is flipping to pancakes. That's right. You've heard it here. No, I'm just kidding. That is not true. This is an established brand. And we are here with Ted of Ted's Hot Dogs. Nice to see you.
Pleasure.
We're in the newest Buffalo location on Chippewa, but it's sort of a throwback to the original.
Yes, it is. We wanted to honor our history, so we did a little bit of incorporating our history. We have a replica shack up here from the original under the Peace Bridge in 1927.
Outstanding.
Oh, it's fabulous.
And pictures of the way it was, too. Tell me about your grandpa.
Oh, fantastic man. Greek immigrant came to this country in the early 20th century. You know, like every immigrant, hard worker, had family here already. You know, started in a horse-drawn carriage doing peanuts on the west side.
Amazing.
And morphed into what we are today.
You think of how hot food trucks are, and Ted started on wheels.
We like to consider ourselves the first original food truck, but we can't quite say that. But
Ted was your grandpa, and you're a Ted now. And,
I am.
And you guys are not just growing in Buffalo, a new location. Breaking new ground in Arizona.
We are looking forward to opening our second Arizona location in the Phoenix area. It's actually going to have a drive-through concept, which is going to be something new. But we're excited and looking forward to that after the first year. So
people that leave Buffalo and come back crave Ted's hot dogs. Why?
Oh, you know, it is just so much a part of the community. You know, and just it is Buffalo. You know, there's so many great establishments in Buffalo, and we're just proud to be one of those that people, you know, gravitate to.
Absolutely. The secret is the charcoal and the quality of Frankfurter as well. So that's it. We're celebrating summer. Ted's Hot Dogs now over 90 years in Buffalo. Pretty amazing. And it started with a guy in a cart under the Peace Bridge.
Yeah, it is a taste of my childhood, growing to Front Park, and when it was in the park and then across the street. Great memories.
My grandparents would always take me there as a kid too, and I always take Elliot, and it's just such a fun thing to do.
You're on number 2 already.
No, I'm ready for it. That's for sure. Happy first day of summer, everybody. Have a hot dog and get out and enjoy the day. Bye, everybody.
See ya.